This episode is sponsored by Fizz in Linden.
Fizz is our very favorite place to get sodas, coffees, smoothies, energy drinks, and snacks.
Check out Fizz in Linden today for all of your drinking needs.
Welcome back to Senior Sessions. I'm one of your co-hosts, Ocean Marshall. Of course, we have Courtney Clayson, the other co-host. And today we have Makai Wood. So exciting.
So exciting.
Okay, so drink today is a Timber. Never had this one actually, but it sounds really good. Mountain Dew, blood orange, and mango. Yum. Let's take a sip.
It's very orange.
Yeah, it is.
That's good.
Ooh, that's yummy. It's just like,
It's basic.
yeah.
Okay, but
It's like Mountain Dew, but like with a twist.
It's Mountain Dew, but like elevated.
Elevated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, why am I like trying to like remember now if regular Mountain Dew has a taste of orange
I feel like it.
and mango?
It doesn't, but it tastes better
But
with orange.
Could.
Yeah,
I
I
feel like it
does.
could.
Like-
After drinking this.
A little bit. This tastes like Mountain Dew.
It doesn't feel like you like mix things together, just like
No, it just feels like it just like
It's
is.
so seamless.
Like it would be like a Mountain Dew. You know how they have like the Baja Blast.
Oh, yeah,
Like I feel like it would be like in a
yeah.
can.
Yeah,
I don't know what
yeah,
they would
yeah.
call it. Maybe a Timber.
Yeah.
Could be.
Maybe.
Anyways.
Okay. Okay, starting off, Makai,
Mm-hmm.
when and why did you go to Maeser?
Started 7th grade, cause
OG.
my oldest brother, I don't know actually why we chose this school, but we chose it, and so then we just came here ever since.
Yeah. Cool.
How many older siblings do you have?
I have two. One graduated 2020, the other 2023.
Got you.
2 older brothers.
Cool.
I knew that.
Are you sure about that?
Okay, so what was your first impression of Maeser? Like, had you come to Maeser to like watch volleyball games or like other games and stuff?
So when I first came to watch volleyball games, I was already in 7th grade.
Oh, okay.
Before that, I saw a few Broadway Rocks things when my oldest brother was in
Oh,
that, so
okay.
that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
First impression, I mean, it just seemed like fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were just vibing. Yeah.
I
Pretty
mean, I was
chill.
a 7th grader,
Yeah.
6th grader, 7th
You were
grader.
like, okay.
All these giants are walking around.
Yeah.
and then
Real.
I'm the giant now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
that's crazy.
It's so weird because I feel like the same.
Yeah.
Like-
I feel the exact same as I did in 7th grade, but taller now.
Yeah, a little
Maybe
bit.
not even.
My
Maybe
mom
not even.
sent our
Let's be-
family a picture of us in 2015.
And were you like, wait,
Oh
what?
my gosh.
That's
Oh my gosh,
The dinosaur
so
shirt, the dinosaur
cute.
PJs. That's fire.
I want that shirt. That's kind of cute. Actually.
Courtney's like, I would wear that shirt.
I would.
That's so funny.
That's so funny.
Okay, so have you had like a role model teacher throughout your years of Maeser?
Oh, teacher.
Yeah.
I'd have to say Mr. Simmons or Coach Call, just because
Yeah.
they're my coaches.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I guess.
And Coach Call does volleyball and Simmons does soccer.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
Okay, so speaking of coaches, you do lots of sports.
mhm.
So which one you do? Okay, volleyball, soccer, and you did ultimate at one point,
Yes,
right?
it is.
Okay, so what's your favorite?
Volleyball.
Yeah,
Soccer's a very close second.
yeah.
Um,
Do you play goalie? I feel like you did at one
I
point.
played goalie
Okay.
7th grade,
Okay,
and then I
okay,
didn't play 8th grade. 9th grade, I played ultimate frisbee.
Right.
10th grade, I was just defense.
Right.
So,
Me too.
yeah, if I was better at soccer, it might be volleyball, but I kind
Real.
of suck.
Yeah?
So, well, not suck. But
You're just not the best, but
Yeah.
it's okay. We love that. So volleyball season we're in the middle of it. Is that
near
true?
the end.
Near the end?
Really?
I literally thought the last night was senior night, and then I was like, wait, what?
No,
Wait,
we got
what?
3 more games.
Okay.
Yeah. And you guys like crushed them yesterday too. You guys like.
Yeah, it's because
What did
that's
three?
what they were JV team.
Yeah.
Oh, that was their.
So
JV
they made
team?
They made a weird thing where they made all JV teams like be able to play in state. So now
That's so
they're like
odd.
a secondary varsity team. So now they're required to play each other.
So do other teams have to play our JV team?
Yes. So actually, there's only like 2 or 3 teams that actually have a JV team that now will go up because most of them are just a larger team that just subs play
Subs
in
a lot.
for JV.
Mm-hmm.
So like SLA, they just have one team, but it's like a lot of people, and so they just put their subs in for JV.
It's valid.
That's crazy. crazy. And you're on varsity.
Yes.
That's so cool.
Exciting.
When did you start playing volleyball?
8th grade.
8th grade.
That's so cool. Did
So
your
you're-
brothers? Nine did.
9 played 9th grade.
Okay.
He started 9th grade.
What about your oldest brother?
He was a drama nerd.
Oh.
He's
He was?
not very coordinated.
That's so funny. When did you start playing soccer? 7th grade?
I think I did rec when I was like tiny, where they
Yeah.
gave everyone like the medals of good job. You
Real
did
job!
something.
Real?
The soccer
but yeah.
ball's bigger than you.
Real.
For real?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Okay, got you. Yeah. And then ultimate frisbee, did you only do that for 1 year?
I did that for 1 semester because I didn't think I was going to be able to make the soccer team. I'm also good at frisbee, so that helps.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
Tim was like, yeah, Makai is an ultimate demon. He's so good.
I think my
So-
nickname was Sticky Fingers because I would just grab.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, did you just pick that up, or like had you played before?
My
or-
dad taught all of the kids like when we were super young,
Okay.
and then 8th grade I went to like one of the practices and it's just stuck.
Yeah, that's cool. So, did you play in middle school?
No, I
No,
went
you
to like
just
one of
went
the
to
practices in middle
practices.
school, and I was like, why not try this?
Cool. That's
Gotcha.
really cool.
Cool.
Love that. Okay, so hunting.
Mm-hmm.
You do it.
Yes.
You do hunt.
So, tell us about it. We don't know a lot about hunting.
We don't.
Okay, so first you have to put in for a tag. So it's like a raffle ticket. You have to pay a certain amount of money to get in.
To get it.
Wait, to get
Tag?
into the woods?
Yeah, what?
Okay.
To walk
Okay,
into
so
the
the
woods?
way that the
Like,
Department
you
of
really need to be
Wildlife...
basic with us. Like, we don't
Okay, so
know.
Department of Wildlife, right? They only
Okay.
give out a certain number of tags. A tag is what allows you to get the animal,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So in order for you to get that tag, you basically have to enter a raffle.
Okay.
So each year that you put into the raffle,
You raffle.
so you put into the raffle, you pay to get into the raffle.
Right.
Most often you don't get in, so you have to. So if you don't get the tag that year, you get a point. The more points you have, the more likely you are to get the tag.
Oh.
So that's not so like if you even put in, there's some of the like over the counter ones that you can just pay for, but
Right.
most of them like you have to enter the raffle and do everything. So
to like get like the
Yeah,
good
so-
game.
So, question.
Yes.
Most years, do you just not hunt then if you don't have a tag?
Yes. So it's actually been lucky for our family because we use the hunting for actual food. So like we kill an elk and then we use that for the meat for the rest of the year. So 9th grade I got one. Then the year after my brother got one. The year after my dad got
So
one.
is it just like
Okay.
someone in the family has to have it? basically?
Not has to, but it's just luckily that's how it's worked out for our family. So for cow elk, so female elk.
And then you guys like will all go out.
Yeah, we all go
Okay.
out and help.
Yeah.
So basically, it's like if you get 2 points for a cow elk, you usually draw out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Kind of. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
And then for deer, it's the same.
Okay.
Like on Saturday, I have a deer tag.
Fun.
So,
Exciting.
Wait, so is the tag for like 1 day?
no, so the tag is for your permission to go hunting for an animal.
Oh, okay.
So I'm the guy who has to pull the trigger on the gun.
Okay.
So I'm allowed to go out there and try hunting for it. Does not mean you're guaranteed a deer or
Yeah.
like 1 day. It's for the season. So there's like
Okay.
different guns like muzzleloader, rifle, or like bow and arrow. Sometimes it's earlier.
That's kind of cool.
There are different like seasons for different weapons.
Yes.
What?
What?
Wow, this is crazy.
This is so complex. Like
Yeah.
I didn't know that at all.
That's so cool.
Okay, so what do you use?
I think just a rifle,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I'm not sure.
That's cool. So you tell me about this, and I always forget. But you have a house somewhere that you go up to?
Yes.
Yes.
So
or you just go up into the woods and you have
kind of. So it's a super small town, Kusharam,
right.
next to Richfield, Fish Lake area,
Mm-hmm.
Monroe, if you know what that is. No, it's not. No, it's not. So there's like a tiny house that we have there that we, not like a tiny house, it's a small house.
Yeah.
We just go over there, sleep over, hunt.
That's
in the
so
morning,
fun.
it's
Cool.
great.
So how often do you go up?
To Kusharam?
Mm-hmm.
Usually so hunting season, sometimes we go down probably twice during the winter,
Cool.
3 or 4 times during summer.
Cool.
That's
really cool.
our version of vacation.
Cool.
Fun.
Got you. So how like when you go up and stay up there, how long are you staying up there?
usually it's just for like 3 or 4 days. There's
Yeah.
there's a few times where we stay down for like a whole week because it's like spring break or something.
Yeah, that's fun.
But
That's really, really cool.
Do you have like cool little hunting outfits?
outfits to like look good in?
Cute fits? Do you have like the camo?
My dad is kind of like, you 10th grade year oceanless shoes.
Oh,
My
yeah?
dad is almost like that. Like
With shoes?
No, with
Oh.
hunting gear.
Oh, okay.
Like this last year, he bought 2 frame packs.
I don't know what that is.
So it's a backpack meant to rest all. It's a backpack to hold all the meat. So what you do is
Okay.
you quarter out the animal on the mountain. So you like.
Yeah, are you like hiking up the mountain to like...
Yeah.
Wow.
And then you have
Seems
to
like a
hike
sport.
down with like a whole
With a
elk.
whole elk.
So it's like a workout.
What?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So the frame pack just makes it rest on your hips because that's where the strongest point is. So
Right.
you walk down. It's basically just metal bars to hold it in.
Imagine you falling down the hill with like a ginormous like elk.
You're definitely breaking something.
And like, it's gonna be bad. You can't eat it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, so
Or can you still?
you can. So
Oh.
the way that you do
I
it.
was like, no, you can't.
So you quarter out. So you take like the front legs, the back legs, the rib cage, all that stuff.
Can you
But
eat the legs?
They take the meat off the legs.
Okay, well, dumb. Like, I'm not that dumb. I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes I look at the legs and they low-key look skinny.
Elk legs? So
I've never seen
so
it. I
so
don't-
basically what we do is you take out the thigh and the butt of
Okay,
the
the
elk
thigh
on the
makes
back.
sense. Yeah.
But then you also realize that elk shoulder height are probably about 5 feet.
What?
Do we need to look up a picture
Wait,
of an elk?
what? I think we do need to look at
I feel
pictures.
so dumb in
You
my
guys'
life.
thumbs are probably faster than mine.
This is crazy. Wait, how have I never seen an elk?
I feel like I'm thinking of a moose.
Moose are pretty big too. I think
Moose
you
are
have a deer.
huge.
Oh,
So,
wait, what's bigger, a moose or an elk?
moose. So moose, I think, go up to. I think their heads might go up to 9 feet.
Have you ever killed a moose?
No, that's like a once in a lifetime.
I saw a moose one time.
I watched Alone and somebody got a. I think they got a moose.
Oh yeah, they did. I remember that
Yeah.
episode.
I was in the woods one time. And
That's my extent of hunting is watching Alone, and they all do. Like,
Actually,
bows and arrows.
I've shot like clay pigeons one time.
So this is bull elk standing next to a
Oh,
human.
that's pretty large.
So
So how many people would it take to like carry that down a mountain then?
a bull elk probably 3 or 4, but
Wow.
with
Only 3 or 4?
so that's also putting like 90 pounds per person. 90
Right.
pounds on each person's back.
Yeah.
at least.
So is there any part of the elk that you would like leave behind?
So we usually leave the skin.
Oh, you skin it?
Basically. So that's what's involves quartering out. So you just take the meat.
What?
So you leave the bone.
See, so that's why I'm saying if you fall, then all the meat that you have gets all dusty.
So, but that's what what's it called? That's what bag like we have special bags.
Oh,
that we put
special
over
bags.
it.
Okay.
That's
okay.
why like.
So
they
it's
don't-
not like they're just in
No.
the air.
No. But also for just reference, cow elk are probably like a third smaller.
So you don't like
It's
want
like
to.
5 of me. No, not 5 of me, but
Okay, but like you don't want to like keep the fur and like make a little something out of it.
So it, like the tanning it probably takes about 7 months to do.
Oh my gosh. So you've never done that.
No.
Do you ever keep the antlers?
So you're required to show some sort of identification. So if it's cow elk, usually it's antlerless elk. So even if you get like a younger elk, but it's male, as long as it didn't have antlers, you're okay.
Oh, so if that has antlers, you're
You
just
can't
not supposed to
shoot
kill it?
If it depends on the tag.
Oh,
So there's
okay.
cow elk, so the female versus bull elk, which is the male. Bull elk are the ones with the antlers. Female don't have them.
So if you have a tag,
Yeah.
if you have a tag for bull elk,
then you
then you can take the antler.
usually you take the antlers as a trophy
Right.
anyway, but that's also proof of this thing that I shot was the right one.
Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
for female, you usually take, I think, the genitals for the female.
Okay.
Wait, so I used to have a cabin, and in the cabin, like my grandparents like had like a ginormous like. Ew, I don't know what it was. Maybe a deer, maybe an elk.
Shoulder.
It was a hell, and it was a ginormous head.
So
And it was, like, a
wait, did
full,
the
like,
antlers
shoulder.
go back?
I don't know,
Oh.
but but it was like the shoulder shoulders
Hey, my
up.
grandma has
Yeah.
this.
So like, do you take that home with you?
So usually what you would do is, so that's called shoulder mounting. So what they do is they take the antlers and then like they do like glass eyes for that and everything.
Right.
You still have the same fur. They just like sew it up on the parts that were cut and then fill it with like they like clean it out and fill it with
It's
stuffing.
kind of gross.
Ew.
But it's kind of cool. It looks cool.
So.
I mean, or you could do European mount where it's just the skull with the antlers.
I've seen that too. So, okay, this might be a dumb question, but like.
That's
He's like, you've been asking
Because like
every
every single question has been dumb, Courtney. No, but how do they like? You have to get a tag. You have to like show proof of identification.
Mhm.
How do they know? Like, what would happen if I went up in the woods right now? I killed a deer, took it home. Like, how would they know that I did that?
So a lot of people don't like processing their own meat, and so you go to so you either go to like a guy that you know, or like, I don't remember what company it's called, but it's south of here, and it's just you drop off your thing saying, yeah, no, this is it.
And they like clean it up
And
for
they
you.
and they do it. They do like ground elk or ground deer, and then they can do sausage and whatever.
Let's say I have a guy who could do it for me.
Mhm.
He's not gonna check my identification. So then could I just do it?
Yes.
If the guy's like, yes, don't. But you could.
I
So
don't
like,
know why
if
you
you brought in meat to a guy, he'd be like, okay, well, I need to make sure you have the tag. He would say that.
I think so. Or so I think it's that, or you have to go and like make sure it's okay with like the DWR. I think on certain scenarios,
Okay.
but also it's very illegal to do that.
So if you get
To go
caught.
because that's what poaching is killing stuff without tags.
Oh, it makes so much sense. So let's say you didn't know. Let's say I was about to go out hunting, didn't know that you need a tag. I just bring it to the guy, and he's like, "Where's your identification?" I'm like, "Huh?" And he's like, "Come on." So when I like get arrested, like what would happen there?
I don't know the legal ins and outs.
This guy's like, I've never been arrested, so.
I've never been pulled over. I don't know what you're expecting. You would probably get arrested.
No, interesting. So don't do that, Courtney.
Okay.
Yeah, don't.
Okay. My dad actually asked me yesterday if I wanted to go pheasant hunting with him, and I was like,
What about like pheasants?
So tags are usually for big game. So that's
Oh.
deer, elk,
Oh.
moose, bear, I think, and stuff like
bear.
Have you ever gone to bear?
Sorry.
Have
Dude,
you got
let
elk
the bear
Yes.
live.
multiple times?
that.
Or
Yeah,
like
so we've
once?
gotten antlerless elk multiple
Oh,
times.
that's
That's
so
what
cool.
we usually fill our freezer with. My dad, I think, is super close to getting a bull elk tag.
Does it
though.
taste weird?
It actually tastes better than beef. It doesn't have all
Really?
the preservatives in it. It's lean meat because they're basically hiking up like straight, like not straight up and down, but like really steep areas.
That's
So the meat
cool.
is super lean, super healthy, all this stuff.
Other than cows, those
Like-
bad guys.
Do you ever like?
They just sit in the field and eat grass.
They're just chilling. Being lazy. Okay, so my cousin, he makes like jerky all the
Yeah.
time, and
Out of
he's
what?
probably deer or something.
The guy's like,
He's
"That's not
he
safe."
hunts them,
Okay.
and then he makes jerky. Do you do that?
Yeah.
Cool.
We probably take about 10 pounds of jerky
Is
from the meat that we get. We say can't do jerky, and so we make it ourselves.
so is it just like dried meat, like freeze dried, like?
Basically.
Yeah, I ate jerky a few months ago because my cousin gave it to me, and then I learned that it's like jerky isn't cooked.
Yeah.
Like it's
Wait, is it?
So
it's like freeze dried. It's like
not- it's
well,
not freeze-dried. It's not freeze-dried.
Like it's like dried out. Like it's not actually
Yeah.
like cooked.
You don't
So-
cook it at all.
the way that we dry it out is we put it in the oven, and the oven's set for like 200. It's like so
So it
not
kind of
not a
is
lot, but it's like put throughout. It's like
Oh.
an 8-hour period where it's just
Oh.
like for like 2 hours he does it. He flips them like so we.
So yours is
cook
like
it.
cooked.
Cooked.
It's
Like
just more
200
dried
degrees
out.
heat is not that much.
It's like
But it's
it's
also
just
good for 8
drying it out.
hours.
So
So
yeah.
it's just dried. But it's not like it's like bad for you. It's not like it's gonna.
No, I've had so much elk jerky, and I have not gotten sick from it.
Yeah. And people eat like freaking rare meat.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
like literally bleeding still. Like it's fine.
There's still an
Yeah.
eyeball. in there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks for teaching
Wow,
us.
thanks for
No
teaching us about
problem.
hunting. That was very interesting. I
Teaching
never
us about
know.
what that was.
I've literally been friends with you since freshman year, and I didn't even know. Like
And
what?
we've known each other since 4th grade.
Yes, I forgot that we went to 2 together. That's crazy.
Wow.
No, I didn't forget. Like, it was just like in the back of my mind.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, I would never forget.
I would never forget our time together.
Okay, so you're doing your internship
Yes.
with doing civil engineering.
Yes. So
What is the company called again?
WW Clyde is like a sister company to Geneva Rock.
Oh, I know Geneva Rock. I just like have seen it around.
Yeah, so Geneva Rock usually does like supplies for stuff. WW Clyde does like all the roads and the like utilities, so storm,
Cool.
water. That's the other one, big one. Sewer. That's the other big one.
Mm,
So the guy in my ward he helped me get this job. He is a CAD manager. So what we do is we work on computers and we make it in like a 3D space almost. So from the civil engineer who gives us plan sheets, we use plan sheets to make models. So
Okay.
that's what I do a lot of the time.
That's
So
cool.
is it fun?
It is fun when I'm doing that and not checking other people's work.
Valid.
Because I mean, you have like 3 different people check it just to make
Right.
sure
To make sure
before
it's
it's sent
right,
out,
yeah.
or like you can put PDFs inside the 2D space to put it on. So I do that a lot of the time too, because I mean, in turn it's like,
Yep.
here's all the work that we don't want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool.
for sure. So you get all like the grunt work.
Yeah, that's what's been more like today. Yeah,
Yeah.
Cool.
So how often do you do that then?
I work 7 to 10:30 Monday through Thursday
Wow.
every
7.
week.
That's a lot.
Sometimes on Fridays, but yeah.
That's so
That's cool though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's because I'm getting paid.
That's
That's
really
nice.
nice.
So
I'll
It's
get
really
paid for
nice.
mine.
I wish. I don't
Whatever.
have an internship either,
Good
though,
for you.
so.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Cool. So, do you have a crazy Maeser story?
yes, actually, it happened this year. So
Give
you
it
know
to
how
us.
we're not supposed to bring weapons into school?
Oh my gosh.
Guy, what did you
It was for physics.
do? Oh, of
So
course.
you
We're
saw
doing
us
physics.
doing it out in the parking
Yeah,
lot.
well, what was it?
So for physics, we're supposed to do
Yeah,
a
bow and
project.
arrow.
We had a bow and arrow in the parking lot for like 2 hours as we're hitting a ball off. So we're trying to see if like how far back you pull the bow,
Right.
how far will the ball travel. Super easy
Sure,
experiment,
sure.
but you did require to bring a bow and arrow to school. So me, Kale, and Derek were just in a school parking lot, just
Casually.
firing. Like
That's so
3
funny.
teachers walked by and they
They
which,
didn't
And they don't care.
Mr. Watanabe was literally like, "What are you guys doing?" And I was like, "For physics." He's like, "Okay," and then walked back. And I was like,
He said, whatever.
Norris was walking by, didn't even ask us anything. Like,
Did you, when you
so
were
it wasn't
doing
so. I hope you. It's a blunt arrow, so there's not actual tip, or else
Okay.
it would have ruined the ball that we were hitting.
Yeah.
But it's still an arrow.
But still, like, if someone gets hit with that, like,
Yeah, it was like no one was like actually there that day.
Yeah.
Like, we were in
It was like a
parking
Friday,
spots.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on a Friday,
Yeah.
so it wasn't like
oh, okay.
middle of the day. So it's
Yeah.
more okay, but still, 3 teachers passed us.
And we're like,
Only Mr.
no one
Watanabe.
cares.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But you didn't, no one like came up and was like, guys, you shouldn't be doing this.
I
Like,
think-
that didn't happen?
No. So what happened was, because our thing was Miss Plot gave us permission. I was like,
Right.
Miss Plot, if I bring a bow and arrow, but the arrow's blunted, is that okay?
Uh-huh.
She's like, sure, as
Right.
long as like you don't bring it to school, like all this stuff.
Yeah.
We actually go up to Coach Call asking for something else to help with, and she didn't question it because we said it was for physics. So
Right.
because it was for physics, it's more okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still pretty sketch though.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Especially since we're gonna have
That's
to
so
do it again this term
Oh.
for a second time because you have to do a follow-up experiment.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
no one's gonna care. And if they do, it's for physics.
It's for
Exactly.
physics.
I have to.
It's for physics.
That's funny.
It's so funny.
Okay, do you have any plans for after high school?
Yes. Mission first, probably. And then hopefully I can get this internship back and then go to either. My top 3 schools are USU, University of Utah, and the BYU. So
Cool.
if I can get one of those 3, that'd be great.
Cool.
Do you have a place that you think would be really, really cool to go on your mission? Do you want to go out of country? Or do you want to
Yes,
stay?
I'd rather go out of country, but if I'm needed in country, okay. But
God will send me where he wants to go, but like, God, please send me somewhere fun. Like,
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
for
even
sure.
care if I have to learn like Russian or something.
Yeah.
Russia would be so cool. Do they send
It
people
also
to
would
Russia?
be terrifying because
They do.
missionaries
They
got
do.
Didn't the missionaries get held
Have
up?
you seen that
in-
one movie?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah,
It
that's
got
honestly
scary.
a good movie.
What
It is a good
movie?
So it's a movie about how missionaries got held hostage for money because they know that Mormons are rich, apparently.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, LDS people.
Yeah, my cousin went on a mission. He went to Colombia, and he got robbed every other week.
Oh yeah, my brother's. I was about to be like, that's crazy, but then I was like, my brother, he's in North Carolina right now, and he has been mugged several times. Like he got
In North
he got
Carolina?
his car stolen, his wallet, his phone stolen, him everything.
Is this Jake?
Jake, yeah. Anyways.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy. He's vibing though. He thinks it's fun. Whatever.
That's
Jake is
crazy.
he's so fun. He's so monotone about
You're so-
everything.
He's so
I
sad.
had him for 7th grade and 8th grade math.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember. He would always come to me. He'd be like, "Do you have a crush on Makai?" And I'd be like, "No." And he'd be like, "But he's so cool." And I was like, "Please."
That's so
That's
funny.
a blast from the past. I
Yeah.
forgot. Because you also did Shakespeare, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
7th grade
crazy.
was forever ago.
That was so fun.
That's so funny.
Okay. Anyways, do you have any advice for your younger Maeser self?
Get homework done early.
Valid.
Not even with the procrastinating thing, but even if you do procrastinate it, don't be waiting till 9 o'clock to start. When you get home, immediately start on homework because then you can go hang out with friends.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Literally. Because then everyone's done with their sports or jobs or whatever, and then you can.
Well, it's also the fact that I couldn't go with friends until my homework was done,
Right.
Yeah.
and you guys would hang out before your homework was done.
True.
So,
So true. Yeah.
Definitely just get homework done quicker. Also, just both care but also not care at the same time.
Yeah.
About certain things.
No, I actually do feel
Just
you.
choose the things to care
Understand
I chose the
what's
wrong
serious
things
and
to
what's
care about.
not.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
about. That's a good advice.
I totally feel you.
Okay, what's your proudest moment at Maeser?
Proudest. Probably volleyball. So sophomore year, we lost to American Heritage in the finals. Hurts so bad just remembering about that. 'Cause that's the same year 9 broke his leg.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh.
That was terrifying. But proudest moment's probably tied between 2 volleyball experiences. So 10th grade, the night 9 broke his leg, I got subbed in for him the last set that we played,
That's crazy.
and I balled out.
That's so good.
So we beat them so quickly.
Was
on
that
last
one of
set.
your first time playing on varsity, or had you
No,
been
so
playing
freshman year, Dustin, Derek's older brother, his ACL did something weird because he landed, I think, on Jaden's foot or something like that.
before? Right.
And then, so he got put out. So me and Isaac Johnson, who were on JV, got moved up to varsity.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I've been playing varsity for 3.5 years.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
my gosh.
That's crazy.
That's
And
crazy.
then sophomore year, I was back row specialist, so I only passed. And then junior was when I played opposite the whole way around.
Cool.
And then the other experience that's tied between is winning state last year.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's so.
Yeah.
That was.
For sure.
I don't know, frankly, not to brag, but I don't know if anyone could have hit the spot that I did or play the spot that I did
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
for us to win.
Yeah.
Frankly, because Aiden Simmons always called the ball, but most of his hits were out.
Shucks.
I think he
Yeah.
had the highest amount of kills, but his percentage of in was
Oh dear.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Okay, so it's our senior year.
yes.
You're almost on the volleyball. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What are
that's
you the most excited for the rest of this year?
I would have to say my last, I don't feel like I have a topic for last lecture yet, so I'm excited to see if I can find that before it's too late.
Yeah. Find what's going to change your life.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because I know something will.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I don't think I have anything right now. My life's pretty basic. Well, not this year. This year is so stressful, but
Real.
Yeah.
college essays, man.
Literally.
I mean, you can't do that. You already
I'm
submitted
done
yours.
though. But they were
That's crazy.
stressful.
I didn't even start that. I didn't know that we're. Okay, whatever.
You got till December 1st,
Yeah.
but if you want priority, it's November 1st for BYU, right?
Okay. Well, thanks so much for coming on the podcast, Makai.
No problem.
And thanks you guys so much for listening. See you
Hope you guys learned about hunting too.
Literally. Okay, see you guys.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Senior Sessions.
Remember to get your favorite drink at Fizz in Linden today.